through mind. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, when we embarked on this particular journey and saying, how can we get some of these products together to help you really reach an optimal level of mental well-being? Frankly, there are lots of products out there. There are lots of competitive products. Most of the competitive products are really just focused on a single area of mental well-being. They think that's good enough if you attack that particular aspect of mental well-being. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. That's the reason why we do science. If you by now haven't heard about the science that we do in Nu Skin and how we have spent the last sort of 40 years or really making our commitment to innovation and so on, and science is part of that, really understand and what we're doing. And not just go and copy something that's already been done, because our studies will suggest it's not going to be effective. Exactly what mental well-being is all about. And the first thing, when we ask, because you are going to be the users, what do you really want in a mental well-being product? The first thing that came back was not about efficacy. The first thing that came back was, you better not kill me. You know, safety was there and is the most important concern. So say, okay, and that's why, you know, when we look at this particular category, the first thing we want to make sure that we have all the evidence in safety. I always feel that all our products are safe first and then effective. So therefore, this safety issue and the importance of the safety issue in this particular category was almost to us is, okay, I mean, we're going to do that, but we're going to make a strong point so we can address that. We already have the 6S process, right? That's what innovation is all about. We say they're safe because we know they're safe, and that's because we do the scientific studies, getting data. And that's what we've always been doing in the science and product development. So I'll talk a little bit about this sleep thing because Steve brought it up as an important thing. It is. Perhaps the most intuitive one when you think about mental well-being. Steve mentioned about the vicious cycle. If you don't sleep, you're going to get up the next morning and you're going to stress yourself out. And if you stress yourself out, you're not going to remember things so well and you're going to lose focus. And that increases your stress even more. So by the time you come home from work or whatever it is, you're going to actually not being able to get more sleep. In fact, you're going to get less. So it becomes a vicious cycle, as Steve mentioned, right? One of the things that's sort of missing, and most competitors tend to miss that, it's not how long you sleep, it's how well you sleep. That's the key. That was the key that led us to develop this particular product, right? So remember this nighttime product that I'm talking about, it's really about giving you, the major thing is the quality of sleep. Because the quality of sleep is what drives you. It's not how long you sleep. And I can prove that with the clinical study that we have conducted. The actual results or the outcome we got from this particular study is amazing. Frankly, I don't see 96%, 90% positive responses from any of our clinical studies. These are almost like magical numbers to be able for us. And it's a dramatic improvement. But improvement in what? It's an improvement in drowsiness. In other words, when you wake up the next morning after taking this particular product, you don't feel as drowsy, okay? You can go and get a drug on prescription, but you're gonna wake up next morning. You can sleep a lot with that particular sleeping pill, but you're gonna wake up drowsy. Our ingredient here that we have blended together doesn't give you that drowsy after effect. So therefore, what that translates to is the quality of sleep that I've been talking about. Now, this is an amazing, sort of surprising finding. Look at the skin. What's happening? And amazingly enough, with this particular product, it actually gives you a skin benefit. Right? You see, once again, right, if I take you all the way back to the vision, and we say we're an integrated beauty and wellness company, it means something. We have the substantive evidence to support that statement. It's not a figment of the imagination. It actually happens with many of our products. You know, Renew Spa is the same thing. So this one, with this particular sleep product, you sleep better. Remember our phrase, look, feel, live better? It's never about the length. It's always about the quality. Same thing. That's what we're adhering to. This is a blend that is unique and proprietary to New Skin. And I think we've hit almost hit the jackpot, if you will, with this particular discovery and development. It's really quite amazing when we blend things together, because our clinical study didn't turn out to support the claims that we had. So the colleague that I'm talking about is Dr. Shelley Hester, who have actually conducted all the clinical studies with Mind 360. Okay? Wow. Thank you so much. Let me bring Shelley out.